They launched it in 2025. Oh, we're live. Oh, hello.
He was bad-mouthing. You were bad-mouthing.
Bad-mouthing YouTube studio.
Honestly, Dan, you pick your times to badmouth.
Well, it's the multi-factor authentication crap. I don't like it.
That wasn't very romantic for what is a romantic month of the year.
I've got my Valentine. Have you?
No.
Have you not?
No.
Well, she's on sale.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, $34.99 from the eShop. You want to get on that?
Full plastic.
I think the word is animated.
Huh. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Fair enough. Anyway, moving on from that very disturbing conversation we were just
I'm talking about Tomb Raider. It comes out on Friday.
Oh, okay. So it is plastic.
What did you think I was talking about?
I'm not even going to go there, man. I'm not even going to go there. Never mind.
Okay,
it's
well,
cool.
Anyway, Tommy thinking I'm spending the day on Love Honey, which, by the way, does not sponsor this video.
No. For the benefit of everyone's...
Here's a pack of Duracell and a rabbit.
For the benefit of everyone's psyche currently watching or listening to us, Dan, let's move on to the film. We are talking about True Lies today.
Steve's going to watch this back. We are talking about
He probably
True Lies
will, because this is actually a film that Steve told me to watch. It's a 1994 action film called True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
Perfect for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. I mean, technically, there is a lot of romance in this film as well, because it's basically about a married couple who are in their 40s, and they've been married for like over 20, 25 years, but the wife has never known that her husband is a spy. He's just a spy.
So it's a bit like Spy Kids, but one-sided.
I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, I've never seen Spy Kids, but I take your word for it.
Have you not?
No.
It's got Puss in Boots in it. Not Puss in Boots, but the...
Antonio Banderas.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah. Antonio
Honestly.
Banderas.
You've got to watch all of the Antonio Banderas. He's in a SpongeBob movie I didn't know about.
Zorro.
I got in an argument with Steve about that. He's like, he's in SpongeBob at war. No, he's not. I've seen it. It's not... Well, Steve was right. Carry on.
James Cameron directed 3 films in the 1990s, all beginning with the letter T. He did Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Terminator 2.
Yeah. He did True Lies, and he also did Titanic. Safe to say, this one is the least well-known of those 3 films.
I will not lie to you, because it's about True Lies.
True Lies, yeah.
I did not know about this film at all.
Yeah, but it was still a fun watch, to say the least. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis have one thing in common. Neither of them started out as comedy actors, but by golly do they both hit the laughs in this film. They've both done comedies before and after this, and I cannot fault their comedic timing. It really is one of a kind. You know how funny Jamie Lee Curtis is, don't you?
I do. I mean, both of them are underdogs.
Yeah.
Like they're very talented actors, but they're not. You know, they're very often.
Comedy wasn't their first thing, was it? I mean, originally Arnold Schwarzenegger was just an action hero because he was big built, he was muscly. Well,
even out of this, it's just.
And then you've got Jamie Lee Curtis, who was she started off as a scream queen in horror movies.
They're just when people think of them, they don't think. Do you know what I mean? They think of some really cheap ones.
Yeah.
Producer Man Steve needs to disappear. Go away! I've had enough of that guy.
Yeah. Nah.
No, don't read the message in the group chat. He's just insulting me.
Okay. All right. Well done, Steve.
I was talking about Duracell bunnies. He's having a great time.
Right. Never mind. Back to the subject at hand, eh, Dan?
Yeah, please.
I've got to admire the action sequences in this film, as it barely seemed to use any CGI. You know how much I love that, Dan. You know how much I love my practical effects.
You love a practical effect. There was one practical effect in the series that you haven't figured out yet, but we'll get to that in a bit.
Okay. That helicopter rescue scene was mind-blowingly real, and the scene where Eliza Dushku's character is trying to get away from the bad guy on the crane, it all looked very dangerous with a sense of reality to it. I mean, I was almost getting vertigo from that myself, you know. We all know who the real star of this film is, and it's Bill Paxton. The idea of a guy pretending to be a spy just to prey on married, mature women who want an exciting affair is funny enough. But Paxton just brings the whole role of Simon to life. He is easily the best thing about this film. He literally gets a gun put in his face at one point because he's trying to pull the wife of the spy. and in his begging moment, he turns to the spy and just says, "I got a little dick. It's pathetic."
Wow.
That's the takeaway line. Justice for Simon. Great character. I do think the runtime could have been trimmed a tad.
Oh, here we go.
When these action films are over 2 hours long, you really can get tired of the explosions. But the entertaining characters do keep you engaged. So to close down, True Lies was a lot of fun, and you can tell James Cameron had established a group of people he was comfortable working with again and again by this point. I mean, there's a lot of people in this film that were also in Titanic, in the Terminator films. He garnered Avatar, he garnered people that he was happy to work with again, which is surprising, really, because James Cameron's got a reputation for being a very strict and demanding director, quite difficult to work with. So I'm surprised people wanted to work with him again, to be honest.
I do know a James that's difficult to work with.
Yes. Arnie, Bill Paxton, and musical composer Brad Fiedel, to name a few of these, all went on to work with James Cameron in the Terminator films. And they also did so previously as well. On that note, Dan, I'm going to give True Lies 3.5 stars out of 5. At Steve's request. Steve was the one who recommended I check that film out.
I thought you were saying that he requested what you rate it. So
No,
you
no,
rate
no.
yourself.
I can tell you what producer man Steve rated it.
Because he likes, he's big on these sorts of things. See, Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of those things, like, if he's in the film, you know Steve's going to rate it pretty high.
Steve gave True Lies 4 stars out of 5.
He's critical, isn't he?
Yeah. No, he definitely, he rated it even more than I did. Oh, hello. Someone has done... Someone's just done a review for Cars 2 on Letterboxd. Sorry, I just had to laugh. I just had to laugh at that. Top review for it. Let's see what it says. Boys cried at the beginning of Up. Men cried when Mater realised everyone thinks he's a fucking idiot. 1 star.
Cars 2 was a terrible film.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, like, I'm going off your word on that one.
You don't... Well, it's terrible.
I wouldn't even look twice at it.
It's awful.
Nope, not for me. One day we'll get there.
Cars 3 was better, but Cars was better as just one film.
Right. Okay.
The one you've seen.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything else on the matter.
Why didn't you like it? I don't understand.
I don't think I'd have even liked it if I saw it as a kid.
But you like everything you saw as a kid.
No, I don't. Space Jam was better. Anyway, so moving on.
That I disagree with. Cars was not a masterpiece, but I certainly don't agree
Exactly,
with
it
that
wasn't a
statement.
masterpiece like Space Jam was anyway.
Space Jam was not a masterpiece.
Yeah, damn right it is.
You had the chicken joke in there, that was about all it was worth. I can't.
Roger Rabbit, on the other hand, you did enjoy.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah. Roger
See?
Rabbit's
That's
great.
a good film.
Yeah, that's a good...
Keep naming good films.
Okay,
Not really, we don't have time.
Back to the Future, Shrek.
Yes.
Toy Story.
Yes.
I can't think... that might be where our connections end.
Bluey.
Lord of the Rings. Anyway.
Well, Bluey is based on Lord of the Rings.
One's Australian and one's New Zealand. Do not get them mixed up.
They're closer.
Closer
than what we are.
Australians talk like that, and then New Zealanders, they talk like that. It's a little bit more stretched out.
They were very good.
You reckon?
Very good.
Oh, good. Oh, right. I actually didn't know how good I was at that.
They were really good.
The
only one I can do good is Indian.
Okay, let's not do that.
Which is really bad. Because of what I work in technical support.
Can you do Scottish, or have you ever talked in a Scottish accent even when you was wee? Or
I can try. This is my Scottish accent. It's not as good as yours.
That sounds more Irish, yours.
That probably does.
Yeah.
Whereas my background in technical support means hello and thank you for calling the technical support center.
Don't you mean your background in technical support? That's what you've been focusing on all this time.
So good. How do you do all these?
I've got to be good at something, right?
Yeah, that's true. Right. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. But thank you, as always, for watching one of our videos here on YouTube.
You guys know where to follow us on Letterboxd, Larkins95, Dan Moore Radio. I'm pretty sure by the end of the year, Dan will have written another review. So we will wait and see how that pans out.
Look. My reviews are gold dust. When they land, I mean, you get excited when they land.
Yeah, I do.
They are worth it.
I do.
And you know it's coming.
Yes.
You know, you've got a good idea of what's coming. You're just not sure what.
Yeah.
And that's what I like.
Looking forward to it.
You're predictable as hell.
Am I?
Something will be on ITV2 over the weekend, and my Monday morning, you've got it as a review.
Yeah.
I know what's coming with you.
It's what I do.
But with me, you know, something's really got to touch me.
Giggity. Anyway.
That was a School of Rock quote. You didn't get it.
I have.
Okay, no, we'll leave it there.
Well, I'm not even going to say that quote.
Don't say it.
It's probably for the best.
Don't say it. But anyway, we're going to leave it there. We're on Letterboxd. We're here on YouTube. Hit the like, comment, subscribe, whatever the button is. I don't know what the button is. What's the button on YouTube? Subscribe, isn't it?
Yeah, subscribe.
And then you've got the bell thing to press as well, haven't you?
Ding. Yep, that's the one.
Subscribe, bell, subscribe, whatever order you want to do. I don't really care what you do with your life. But you do that, and we'll be here next Monday on the YouTube channel, which is just called Tommy Reviews, I think. I don't know. We need to do something.
We need to change that. We need to zhuzh it up a bit, don't we?
We need to do something.
Especially when we're doing a whole month when it's going to be you.
I don't know.
Reviewing.
We need something.
Yeah.
We'll
figure something out.
We need something. Well, Tommy will review anything that I say.
Pink Pinewood reviews.
If I go in my month and I turn around and I say that let's review Cars, Tommy's little review in the corner here is going to say, oh, it's crap.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're not wrong.
There you go.
We'll get to that.
There you go. Well, anyway, we're getting there. And there is one film that I am dying to get on here before December. Before August, rather.
National Treasure?
No.
We'll find out.
Well,
Stay tuned.
What it is. I know what it is. You'll find out.
Stay tuned.
See you later, everybody.
Have a great week, everyone. All the best.